A very good evening from the Buriram Stadium on matchday 5 in the AFC Champions League Elite League phase. Buriram United are up against Kawasaki Frontale in what is a crucial match in the eastern region. Here is the state of play midway through this league phase. Both teams in that top 8, which of course is where they want to be. Place in the last 16 for the sides that finish in those first 8 positions. Buriram, the hosts, facing a Japanese opposition for the 3rd time in this group phase. Got off to a really good start in the AFC Champions League Elite with a draw against Vissel Kobe on match day 1, and then a couple of wins in the next 2 games to put them in a really strong position, but they were brought back down to earth in quite dramatic fashion last time out on match day 4. 5-0 defeat to Yokohama F. Marinos, which has still left them in a good position. But hoping to bounce back quickly here against a side who are just 1 point behind them in that league phase table. 8th place for Kawasaki Frontale currently, 2 wins and 2 defeats for them in their opening 4 games. They did get back to winning ways on match day 4 with a 3-1 win, and defeating Shanghai Port after they started with a win as well against Ulsan HD away from home, losing the 2 in between. Victory for both of these sides could be hugely significant. Buriram United are a side who are going very well in all competitions. That defeat to Yokohama F. Marinos, their first in all competitions this season. 18 matches played in the various cup and league competitions that they're involved in, and that was their first defeat. 8 wins and 3 draws from their 11 domestic league games. For Kawasaki Frontale, well, they finished 8th in the top flight in Japan last season. This season they're struggling a little more, down in 13th place currently with just a couple of games to go. No danger of relegation, but perhaps underperforming a little domestically. They qualified for this competition, of course, by winning the 2023 Emperor's Cup, which they won't win this season. It's likely that they will be without continental football of this level in 2025. Once the next season gets underway, but they are still very much alive in this edition. Top 8 finish, certainly not beyond them. This game becomes hugely important for both of these sides. Buriram United, who have the biggest attendance figures in their domestic league. Hoping that home advantage will certainly count for something here as they look to get back to winning ways. It's quite tight in the league phase table. In the East region, Vissel Kobe, the start of match day 5, topping the Eastern table with 10 points from 4 games. They have improved on that with a 3-2 win over Central Coast Mariners today, so they are very much in pole position to secure a place in the last 16. Players will be making their way out onto the field of play shortly. huge game for both teams at the Buriram Stadium, known as the Chang Arena for sponsorship reasons, and nicknamed the Thunder Castle. Will home advantage be a factor here for Buriram United as they continue their quest for a place in the last 16 as far as this competition goes? Buriram United were quarter-finalists back in 2013. They lost in the group stage last season. Of course, the format has changed now with this new league phase. Real opportunity for them to make the knockout stages once again of this competition. The first time in over a decade. Kawasaki Frontale have reached the quarterfinals on a number of occasions over the years. 2017, the most recent of those occasions. They were in the round of 16 last year. It's been a bit of a disappointing domestic campaign coming to an end. Hoping to travelling supporters something to cheer here. Win, as I mentioned, would really boost their hopes of making it through to the next stage. That win for Vissel Kobe earlier on puts them on 13 points now. 4 points clear of the sides below them, most of whom haven't played yet. Shanghai Port look as though they're going to pick up 3 points up against Ulsan of Korea Republic. 3-1 up. In fact, that one has just finished. So Shanghai Port have picked up 3 valuable points. It takes them above Kawasaki Frontale and level on points with Buriram United. So as things stand now, the visiting team are out of that top 8, so they need a result today to get themselves back in those positions. Big challenge ahead against a side who are very strong at home. Two head coaches there, Osmalos and Toru Oniki. Osmalos, the Brazilian head coach of Buriram United, has made a couple of changes, one of those enforced with a suspension for Hyprakon, sent off in the last game of the defeat to Yokohama. Top scorer Guillaume Bisoli is only on the bench as well. That's perhaps a little bit of a surprise. Jefferson Tavinas and Fitiwat Subjit Hamakul are the 2 players who come into the starting 11. So Saudi Arabian officiating team. Muhammad Al-Hoist, the referee. VAR in operation, of course. Toru Oniki, the long-time coach of Kawasaki Frontale, has made 3 changes. And again, like his opposite number, one of those is enforced. Akihiro Ienaga is suspended. He was sent off late on in that victory over Shanghai Port, scored in that game as well. Another of the goal scorers, Saivan Vermasakeren, is on the bench, and Dayatono is also amongst the substitutes. Kota Takai, Hinata Yamauchi and Yu Kobayashi are the 3 who come into the starting 11, and Yu Kobayashi captains the side as well. Buriram United going well domestically. They're not top of the table because they have a few games in hand on the current league leaders, but they are undefeated in their domestic league, still in both cup competitions domestically as well. A defeat to Yokohama F. Marinos, a 5-0 drubbing, the only disappointment for them so far in what has been a very successful start to the season. Lost, the 49-year-old Brazilian, who took over in June for a brief spell as a manager of the Iranian side Persepolis. Coaching for the best part of 30 years now. Started pretty young. Most of his experience coming in Brazil for a move to Iran a couple of years ago. Experienced goalkeeper for Buriram United as well, Neil Etheridge, who's spent a lot of his career in England. Likes of Cardiff City and Birmingham City as well. Playing in the AFC Champions League Elite for the Thai League 1 champions. We will get this game underway. So it is Buriram United and Kawasaki Frontale going head-to-head on match day 5 of the AFC Champions League Elite. Straight away the home team with a throw-in deep in opposition territory. Ball has gone out again, and it will be a Kawasaki throw instead this time. Loss. Still relatively new to the job, first season in charge, taking over the defending champions. Pretty pleased with the start that he has made. This feels like a big night in this competition for both teams. That heavy defeat at the hands of Japanese opposition on match day 4. Something that he does keep in mind. They did suffer a red card inside the opening half an hour in that game. Sasalak Hypercron sent off very early on as they look for a strong start here. Buriram. It's Fitiwak with the attempt, and it's slicing, spinning away from goal. It with the outside of his foot, nearly finds the corner flag. Toru Oniki has been in charge of Kawasaki Frontale since 2017. To take the throw in here for Buriram United. Kim Min-hyuk. It's Curtis Good. The ball downfield. Looks like a back three for Buriram United as the goalkeeper, Jung Seung-ryong, takes a little bit of a gamble. He's going to get the free kick. Korean goalkeeper, very experienced, 39 years old. Back in 2016. Sasaki. Seem to be struggling a little bit there, but looks to be back involved again. It's Cools. It's a decent ball for Crispin to chase. Just want to throw in. Lucas Crispin. Brazilian. He's taken the throw in himself. To take the throw in this time. Just over 5 minutes played here in the first half. Referee just having a word here with Lucas Crispin. Hoish is the man in the middle. Saudi Arabian officiating lineup for this game. Lucas Crispin will chase this. Can he pick out anyone in the middle? Super Chai was the main target. Cools. Well, it's straight out of play this time by Kim Min Hyuk. Did well there. Keep hold of the ball. Kawasaki looking to threaten here for the first time in the game, but the heavy touch has allowed Tabinas to come away with the ball, and he's still going. What a run this is. Might get a corner out of it. It'll only be a throw. Tachi Benada preventing that ball from crossing the line, but what a run here from Jefferson Tabinas. Yamamoto. Kobayashi. This is Mariyama. Sasaki. He's got his cross in. Harrison was lurking too far away. Mariyama tidying that one up for Kawasaki Frontale, just starting to look a little dangerous here. Mariyama. Harrison. Yamamoto. Miura. Miura looking for the cross, it's a good one! And it's still not cleared, the shot is scuffed by Sasaki. And Neil Etheridge can just let that ball drift out of play. It's a dangerous cross. It's Kenny Dougal who got back to make the challenge. relatively recent arrival, Kenny Dougal. And that's a Buriram midfield, former Blackpool midfielder. Curtis good with a clearance. Back by Takai. Sasaki. Jung, goalkeeper. Yamamoto. By Takai. A little layoff there from Sagawa. It's easily gathered by Neil Etheridge. Sagawa. It's a really good challenge. Tiraton, the captain, doing well there. Buriram now have a throw-in. Really good challenge this by the Buriram skipper. Yamauchi. Yamamoto. Yamauchi again. This is Miura looking for the pullback. It's a good one, and Erison goes for goal. Effort blocked. It might still fall here for Yamauchi. It is hooked away. Now Crispin. Takai. Tashi Benada. Miura. Miura with the cross, decent one as well. Harrison was in there again, Etheridge claims it. Oops, against releasing it quickly here, Neil Etheridge, but he took it in under control nicely. The Kobayashi lurking. Fitiwa. Kim. Dion calls. Kim again. Good. Fairly even start to the game here. Last few minutes it's been Kawasaki Frontale just looking a little more dangerous. Forward it goes again. It's Kausic. Can he pick the pass? He does. Crispin could be in. Couldn't get the shot away. Sasaki doing just enough. Lucas Crispin knows it was a decent opportunity. Just enough of a challenge from Sasaki to make it difficult for the Brazilian. Doesn't even get a corner out of it in the end. Just stretching a little. Trying to get a toe on the ball. Free kick awarded here, Goran Kausic. Gets the player penalised. Yamamoto. Mariyama. Tashi Benada. Yamamoto. Miura. Cut out by Kim. Nicely moved on here. Supachai was fouled. It's a clever touch there to get it away from Murayama. Clattered into Buriram's number 9. Just think that Guilherme Bissoli is only on the bench this evening, top scorer in the Thai League 1 with 9 goals. Scored a couple of goals in this competition as well. Dion Cools. Dougal finds Curtis Good. Tiraton, nice ball forward. Tabinas is causing a few problems down that left-hand side. It's a good clearance by Takai, and he's found Erison. Tries to get away, and the advantage being played here. Erison was fouled. Yamachi waiting for a bit of support here. He's picked out a decent pass to Sagawa out on the far side. The ball's going to run through for Etheridge. I just wonder if the referee's going to bring it back here, maybe for a yellow card. Erison is still down. Kenny Dougal. Protesting his innocence. A little bit high with the challenge. Wasn't a huge amount of contact, probably not quite enough for a red card. The booking probably about the right outcome there. That's what he's been given. Born in Brisbane. Six years in England with Barnsley and Blackpool. Before that he was in the Netherlands. 5 Australian caps. Erison looking to come back on here. First booking of the game for Dougal. Part of the title-winning side last season. Won a couple of promotions from the 3rd tier in England, one with Barnsley in 2019, one with Blackpool. The playoffs back in 2021. First yellow card of this contest. 18 minutes into the game. Goalless at the moment at the Buriram Stadium. Tashi Banana. Again, the referee playing advantage here. We'll bring it back this time for the free kick. She is down. Fouled by the opposing captain, Tiraton. There's a free kick. Kawasaki Frontale. Kim getting his head to the ball. Mura. Mariyama finds Takai. Sasaki. Sagawa. Sasaki. Tachi Banada. Just looking for the corner. It's going to be a goal kick. He protected that ball and let it run out of play. It was going to be a decision that went his way after that. Harrison putting pressure on Dougal, but foul is the decision. Too physical, that from the Brazilian. Curtis Good. Tiraton. Decent ball in, and Crispin just couldn't guide it into the far corner. Well worked by the home side. Tiraton making his way forward from the back, sending the ball in early along the edge of the 6-yard box. Little touch from Lucas Crispin, just couldn't get enough on it to force it into that far corner. Mariyama. Yamamoto. Yamauchi. Took that under control nicely. Miura. Yamamoto. Kim with the interception. Crispin, a little bit isolated, wins the free kick. Yamamoto. The player penalised. Might be a yellow card as well. First booking for the visiting team. No real attempt to play the ball there as Crispin turned. Takai. Sasaki lets it run for Sagawa. Yamamoto. Mariyama. Yamachi. Sasaki. Tashi Benada. Patient approach here. It's a nice ball. Oh, what a lovely touch that is, and Erison couldn't really get hold of his shot there. Lovely little flick from Yamamoto into his path. Just didn't quite sit right for him. So Dion Cools gives away the free kick. Foul on Mura. Dion Cools just being speculative here by the referee. Born in Malaysia, actually represented Belgium at youth international levels. Played over 30 times for Malaysia. It's given away a free kick in a dangerous area. Crispim looking to come away with it. Referee almost getting in the way. Crispim now has another chance to run. Sasaki is with him. Crispim taking him on. Once again, he was just a little bit isolated, not for the first time. Finds himself without too much support. Here's Yamamoto. Tashi Benada. Yamamoto. Kim. Yamauchi. It's a decent ball. That's a nice turn from Kobayashi, just lost his footing. Sagawa into a dangerous area. Etheridge gathers. Kawasaki looking dangerous again. Just lacking a little bit of composure there in the final third. Didn't quite fall for Yu Kobayashi either, who looked like he was about to pull the trigger here. The ball just got away from him. And it was all a little bit crowded inside that penalty area. The ball bouncing harmlessly into the arms of Neil Etheridge. Here is Etheridge. Not the most secure first touch, but managed to deal with it in the end. Will be a throw in now to Buriram. Remains goalless. There goes Crispim looking to take it quickly. Let's come back to him. Just looking for Super Chai with that quick throw. Not sure his teammate was quite ready for it. Takai. Yamachi. Mura. The free kick to Kawasaki Frontale. Tashi Benada is fouled. Mura. Yamachi. It's a clever ball. Erison. Fires it across the face of goal. No one there to apply an extra touch. It's a difficult angle for the Brazilian. Looked like he was just about onside as well. Find it right across. No one there to apply the finishing touch. Somewhere between a cross and a shot there from Erison. 25-year-old, signed for Botafogo. Kim gives it away. Just over half an hour played here. No goals so far. Kawasaki Frontale looking a little more dangerous. Now Sasaki's ball in. There is a flag up for offside. Sagawa it was who just drifted into an offside position. Takai back to his goalkeeper. Sung Ryong hasn't had a great deal to do really in this first half. You could say the same for his opposite number as well. It's probably the best chance for Buriram. Crispin sending the ball wide. A little touch at the near post. Erison with a couple of chances for Kawasaki. Looking to get on the end of this one as well. Kim will clear. It will be a throw. Muriyama. Miura. A lot more possession now, the visiting side. Takai. Yamamoto. Slip through for Erison. It's going to be easily gathered once more by Etheridge. Kawasaki just starting to assert their dominance when it comes to possession, having a lot more of the ball. Spending a lot more time inside their opponent's half now as well. At the moment, lacking a little bit of creativity, not much in the way of penetration into that penalty area. Buriram sitting back and holding their defensive shape pretty comfortably. Nicely kept in. Sasaki gets it back from Sagawa. Yamamoto, bit of space here perhaps. Well, he just trying to clip it over the top for Erison. Danger not over yet, Erison's in there again. Yamauchi. looks to either curl it to the far post or into the top corner, but it's harmlessly out of play for a goal kick again. That final pass just lacking a little. A decent spell of possession and pressure comes to nothing once more. Slightly heavy touch there, and this could allow Buriram to get forward here. Teraton. Kawasaki will work hard to keep this ball in play. He's done well to win a corner. I have got a little bit of joy down that left-hand side. Teraton getting forward well. Saw Tabinas get up and down that flank a few times early on in the game. He's been a little more defensive since then. This could be a problem for Buriram United. Their goalkeeper, Neil Etheridge, felt something after taking that goal kick, it would seem. Blow it would be to lose him at this stage of the game. Provides a crucial amount of experience. A 34-year-old, formerly of Fulham and recently Birmingham. Spells of various other clubs in England before the move to Thailand. 82 caps for the Philippines as well. Here is Teraton now, the Buriram captain, to take the corner. Looks like Etheridge is going to be okay to continue for now at least. It's the short corner. Kawasaki. Some ball into the box. It's come off the head of Dougal into the arms of Jungyun Rion. To go in this first half. No goals so far. Kawasaki Frontale trying to find a way through here. Yamamoto. Yamauchi. Wilson was there as well, but Teraton has dealt with that very calmly. Crispim heading it on. It's good defending from Takai, and they're coming together as well with Superchai there. Free kick will go the way of the visiting team. Takai getting to the ball first. There's just a little nudge there from the Buriram number 9. Takai. That'll be a throw. Straight out of play that time from Takai. Tachi Benada. Lay off there from Kobayashi, not quite what he intended. Fitiwa. Tabinas couldn't quite get away. Tackle with the header. Curtis good playing it back to Etheridge. Clears long with his right foot. There's a little clearance from a goal kick that seemed to cause him the injury issue a few minutes ago. Looks like he might be okay. Certainly staying on for now, at least, as Tiraton is fouled. Oh, nicely done. And could this be the opportunity for the home side? Still not clear. Kawasaki! So close. Maybe the best chance of the game so far. Goran Kawasaki. So close to finding the back of the net. That can't have missed by much. Great play on that left-hand side. The initial effort blocked. Superchai did well to get into this position. It came to Goran Kawasaki on the edge of the penalty area. Deflected wide, but only just. Certainly the closest we've come to a goal in this game. What will they make of the corner? Crisp him to take. Tiraton. He's gone for the cross to the far post, just over the head of Curtis Good, who was lurking. Centre back, able to get his head to it. Tabinas. Kawasaki really had the best chance of the game so far. To the final few seconds of the first half. Oh, it didn't quite run for Superchai. The step over was a clever one, and Superchai was ready to pull the trigger there. Clever from Goran Kawasaki, but Yamamoto sliding in to get there first. Take it away from the striker. It's another corner for Buriram, who are enjoying a decent little spell here as we approach half-time. got a punch away, Tabinas. Now Kim. Away from the challenge. Crispim. Fitiwat. Tabinas. Muriyama with a header away. Tiraton. Ball making its way back to Neil Etheridge. Goes long. Super Chai will chase it. Won't be able to get onto it. It's Muriyama who just about deals with it in the end. A minute and a half of stoppage time remaining. Miura. Muriyama. It's a lovely first touch. And a great ball in as well. Erison couldn't quite get on the end of it. Danger not over here for Buriram. Yumachi. Miura. Can he pick out somebody in the middle? Big chance here. It's good defending. Kim clears downfield. There was real danger there. Kobayashi just not able to get himself into a shooting position. Quickly closed down by the Buriram defenders. Tachibanada. Takai. Muriyama. Is there time for one last opportunity in this first half? Given away by Segawa, and that is the half-time whistle. Well, not the most eventful 45 minutes. There's a big chance late on in that first half for Goran Kausic for Buriram. Both teams picking up a yellow card, neither really able to create too many opportunities in that first period. A game that is so important for both sides, in which a win would be absolutely crucial in their quest to reach the last 16. But at half-time, it's Buriram United 0, Kawasaki Frontale 0. Well, welcome back to the Buriram Stadium. Second half is just moments away. No goals in the opening 45 minutes on match day 5, the league phase of the AFC Champions League Elite. And in truth, a half of very few opportunities for either side. A couple of moments in the final third for both teams, but very little more than that, really. Are we going to get more action here in the second 45-minute period? Just 1 point separating the two in the league phase at the start of play. Can they improve their position in the second half? So the two teams unchanged at the start of the second period. Buriram United and Kawasaki Frontale unable to find the back of the net in that first half. Very few clear-cut chances really for both teams. Buriram Kausic with an effort that went just wide for Buriram late on in that first half. Erison had a couple of moments up front for Kawasaki Frontale without testing Neil Etheridge in the Buriram goal. The goalkeeper has really had anything to do so far in the game. Will the second half change that? Just a reminder that at the start of match day 4, both of these teams were inside the top 8, who of course make it through to the last 16. So the results earlier today, Kawasaki Frontale will have just dropped out of that top 8. To go in this game, and a few other games to be played as well. Match day 5 into the second half of the league phase now. The ball is given away there, and it's picked up by Subachai. Looking to get onto it again here. Fitiwat couldn't quite find him. Takai tied his up for Kawasaki Frontale. The chase. Kim deals with it. Dion calls under a little bit of pressure. Etheridge with the clearance. And a play for a throw. Little injury scare for the Buriram goalkeeper in the first half. Took a goal kick and then went down straight away. He has come out for the second half, which is encouraging news for Buriram. We've got a whole host of goalkeeping options available to them. Fumiwara Wanabuta is the backup on the bench. 20-year-old, very inexperienced. And Etheridge could be called upon here. It's a really good save. Segawa with the best chance of the game so far. Scored in the win over Shanghai Port on match day 4, and he was in again here. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Etheridge makes a really fine stop. Smothering Segawa there. Really good goalkeeping. First time he's been called upon. A bit of a let-off for Buriram United, the best chance of the game by far. Miura. Space here for Sasaki. Miura. Tuchel gets it under control. Tiraton finding Kawasaki. Challenge on Lucas Crispin there by Miura. It'll be a free kick. Wasn't really a challenge in the end from Miura, just couldn't stop himself sliding in, but now maybe an opportunity here for Superchai. Crispin looking for Superchai, deflected wide, it'll be a corner. Just came from a clip ball over the top, it was a good one. Superchai was able to stay on side. His effort blocked by Takai after the exchange with Lucas Crispin. Buriram have a corner. Tiraton with the delivery. It's a good header away by Erison. Tiraton. Kawasaki. Oh, he's done well. Didn't quite fall for Cools. He's managed to find Kim. Dion Cools. Tiraton. It's Kim. Dion Cools with him. Kim once again. And Cools, this is what works. And Dougal goes for goal. Corner. Nicely worked there by Buriram. Already there's a bit more attacking intent from both teams in this second half. Kawasaki Frontale getting numbers back to block the effort from Kenny Dougal. Crispin with the corner. Headed clear. And Fitiwa. Just firing it over. Well, this is the best moment of the game so far. Certainly the biggest chance. Sagawa one-on-one with Neil Etheridge and the experienced goalkeeper coming out on top. Really good save. The man who has won over 80 caps for the Philippines. Kawasaki. Dion Cools winning a throw-in 8 minutes into the second half. Tiraton. Fitiwan. Tabinas. Tiraton. That's Kim. Curtis Good. Superchai chasing, but it's easily gathered by young Sung Ryong. Takai. Dougal. Tiraton. This is nicely worked, and space opening up here for Buriram. Superchai. And then he had the ball taken off him by his own player. He's gone for goal and put it wide. Bit of a mix-up there between Superchai and Tiraton. The move just losing a bit of momentum as well. There. Just seemed to throw Superchai off. His captain almost taking the ball off him. The shot was miles wide. It's a decent counter-attack. Just wonder whether maybe Bissoli will get his opportunity at some point here, the top scorer. Scored a lot of goals domestically. 9 so far in 11 league games this season. He's the top scorer in Thai League 1. Superchai Chadad, who of course is the starting striker this evening, was the top scorer last season in the Thai top flight. 21 goals. Guillaume Bissoli scoring 16. Here is Tabinas. Tiraton. Well, it's not been cleared. Here's Crispin. Crispin goes for goal. Deflected across the 6-yard box. Suddenly it opened up there for Buriram. Tiraton finds Tabinas. Tabinas can't beat his man. Ball is cleared. And Kim is in trouble. Erison getting the better of him. Has he got the support? Will he go it alone? Does find the pass. Yamauchi. Still Yamauchi, and Etheridge is out there again. Can't hold it into the side netting. Tachi Bernardo managed to get a shot away. And the whistle might have gone anyway. Etheridge again to the rescue. It's going to be a corner. Etheridge has been called upon a couple of times here. There's a foul in there, so it'll be a Buriram free kick. Corner comes to nothing. Pushing and shoving, I think it was Sagawa just leaning on the defender that led to the free kick being awarded. Kim. Kausic. Tabinas. Tiraton. Tabinas has continued his run and looking to get him behind. Really well dealt with by Sasaki. Kobayashi has the ball taken off him. Fitiwa can't pick the pass. Back by Yamamoto. it's just starting to open up a little bit here. It's Kawasaki Frontale streaming forward. Should run through into the goalkeeper. Is good. It's nicely done. Goes out for a throw. To win it back there initially. Tiraton just couldn't keep it in play. Takai. Flag is up for offside. Into the penalty area, but well dealt with initially, and now there's real danger here as Kawasaki Frontale missed the chance to take the lead. Erison couldn't keep his shot down. Just over an hour gone, and another big moment. Erison able to pull the trigger, but just leaning back as he hit this, and he was under a bit of pressure. Defenders maybe doing just enough. Jefferson Tabinas threw himself in front of the Brazilian striker to try and put him off, and it just seemed to do enough. Big chance though for Kawasaki Frontale. It remains goalless, and changes are being made now. Kobayashi is coming off. Daya Tono, Shin Yamada. The two coming on. Yamauchi and Kobayashi have made way. Curtis good. Puts it straight out of play. Offside is the decision. Yamada, who has come on and taken the captain's armband as well. Tabinas. Nicely done. Played in the second half. Still no goals. We've had some bigger opportunities, certainly, in this second period. Etheridge has been called upon a couple of times. Kawasaki Frontale have had the better opportunities. Buriram have had a couple of moments as well. Like the kind of game that could be decided by one key moment. Does Kawasaki Frontale win themselves another throw-in? Harrison was in there trying to win the header. It's gathered by Etheridge. Goalkeeper, who barely had anything to do in the first half, made a couple of really big saves in the second. Crispin. Tiraton. It's a rather aimless ball from him, and it's headed back into the arms of Jung Sung Ryong. Looking for that through ball, it never quite reached him. Back by Sasaki. Here is Harrison again. Yamamoto. Decent build up here from Kawasaki Frontale. Can they make it count? Sugawa trying to keep it in play. He's done really well to stop that ball from crossing the line. Yamada. Sasaki. Takai. Mariyama. Tashibanada. Yamamoto. Past the midway point of this second half now, still awaiting the opening goal. Takai. Tiraton making the block. To take the corner. It's into the near post, but Kansas good deals with it, and a goal kick is the outcome. going long. Tiraton has it. He's got Crispin to his left. Here is Lucas Crispin. Gets the cross in, headed away. Headed by Dougal. Tabinas. Crispin. Looking for a way into the penalty area, goes down on the edge of the box. Referee not interested. Seemed to overrun the ball there, and there's little else to it really as Tiraton picks it up. Now Tabinas. Crispin. Tabinas, can he hook it into the penalty area? He's kept it alive. Well, it's come to Dion Goalless. It's on target. Jung Sung Ryong hasn't really had too many saves to make. And that one was a comfortable one. Harrison. Oh, he's got for goal and hit the inside of the post. Oh, what a strike from the Brazilian. Difficult angle, but he almost made it count. Fabulous strike. He's so close to the opening goal. Big let-off for the hosts. Tono, the substitute, with the ball over the top. Was hit beautifully by Harrison. He's a little unlucky. Does Neil Etheridge get a hand to it? He does. What a save. Just got a flick on that, maybe. Doing enough to keep it out there, Neil Etheridge. Dion Goalless trying to win the ball deep inside the Kawasaki Frontale half. Very coolly done there. Does Kawasaki come away with it? Sasaki. Sagawa. A little heavy the pass, but Takai did well. Yamamoto. Now Kausic. He's got Super Chai with him. Otherwise a little isolated. Can he find Super Chai? He does. Super Chai losing his footing. Kawasaki getting players back in time there to close the spaces and really narrow the options for Buriram. Tashi Benada to Yamamoto. Tono. Takai. Sasaki. Dangerous ball. Etheridge pushes it away. Foul there. Sasaki. It looks like the change is coming, and perhaps unsurprisingly, Smarlos is going to turn to his top scorer this season, Guillaume Bissoli. Tono. Dangerous ball to the far post. Etheridge wasn't there. Sagawa unable to wrap his foot around that one. It was an awkward height for him. This is such a dangerous cross here. Etheridge a little stranded. It's a great header back across goal. Sagawa just couldn't get his foot over the ball. A lot of bodies in the way as well. The change is being made. And it is going to be Bisoli on for Superchai. Top scorer in the Thai League 1, 9 goals for him this season. Scored in the 2-1 away win against Central Coast Mariners on match day 2 in this competition. Got the only goal in the home win here against Pohang Steelers on match day 3. And he come up with a big moment in the final 15 minutes here. Minutes remain, plus stoppage time. Takai. Good header by Curtis Good. Sasaki. Going to get a late winner in this game. 3 points will be huge for both clubs. Trying to secure that spot in the last 16. 8 of the 12 teams will progress. Both in a decent position at the midway point in the league stage. Kawasaki Frontale only just inside that top 8, but only 1 point behind 6th place Buriram United at the start of today. Sasaki. Sagawa. And hit towards goal! And there's the breakthrough! Miura with a fabulous finish. And Kawasaki Frontale have finally broken the deadlock. Sota Miura with a fabulous finish. Sagawa with the cross. It looked as though it overhit it, but the control and the precision was absolutely outstanding. Sota Miura scores and Kawasaki Frontale lead. His first goal in this season's competition. Can the home side respond? The flag has stayed down here as Bisoli looks to find a way through. It has gone up now, it is offside. Brief moment of excitement for the home fans there. He's the man they want on the end of a chance. He's only just off. And if it stays like this, the victory Kawasaki Frontale would put them in a really strong position. Clear of their opponents, of course. There is still a long way to go. Dougal. Following that coming together between Yamada and Kausic. And this was the strike that ended up at the back of the net. Maybe a question of offside initially. Yamada, who may or may not have got a little touch to it. It looks as though he was onside anyway. We're going to get some changes here. Murayama and Yamamoto both coming off. Jesiel is coming on along with So Kawahara. Seven minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Buriram respond to going a goal down. Bisoli. It's the free kick. Buriram are going to make a couple of changes here as well. Trigo Moraes is one of those coming on. Tiraton is coming off. Nerubadin Wirawatnadom is going to come on as well here. Double change for the hosts. And Lucas Crispin with the free kick. Headed down into a dangerous area and hacked away by Tashi Bernardo. Flag was up for offside anyway. Tight call. Kim offside. Moraes. He's done well, and he's still going. Cross. There's one that comes to nothing in the end. Narubadin. Pretty much his first touch since coming on. Kawasaki Frontale, as things stand, would go level on points with the team currently in second place. Guangzhou of Korea Republic, who don't play until tomorrow. Yokohama Marinos against Pahang Steelers, also a game being played tomorrow, but Kawasaki Frontale just minutes away from securing their third win, which should take them on to 9 points. Put them in a great position heading into match day 6. As Moraes picks up a yellow card, only the third booking of the game. Match day 6, incidentally, is next week. Buriram go to Johor Darul Tazim. Kawasaki Frontale host Shandong Taishan. To take the free kick. Time very much against the hosts here. And Sagawa leaves it for Yamada, and it's deflected but gathered by Etheridge. Enough taken off the shot for the goalkeeper to adjust his position and gather the ball. This is good. Crispin. It's a lovely turn. Tabinas. Dougal. Kim. Curtis Good. It's a foul. Tashi Benada. Final minute of the 90. And Etheridge has lost it and gets away with it. Curtis Good clears. Moraes trying to get hold of it. He's managed to win his side a throw. What a moment this nearly was for Kawasaki Frontale. Neil Etheridge just stumbling there. Fortunately for him, the ball ran on to Curtis Good. He's the hero a couple of times earlier in the game. Neil Etheridge, a couple of big saves. Not able to keep out Miura's volley, which at the moment separates these two teams, unless Tabinas can find the cross here, headed towards goal by Bisoli. It's out of play for a goal kick. The 90 minutes are up. There will be 6 additional minutes to play. Certainly enough time for an equaliser. chance here for Shin Yamada. Deflection taking all the pace off the ball, and that allowed Etheridge to gather it. Would have sealed the win. Harrison down. Play continues. Referee not going to stop play. Bisoli trying to keep himself onside. He's gone for goal. It's a really good save. Well, Jung Sung-ryong hasn't really been called into action much in this game. And he pulled off a big save there to deny Buriram's top scorer. 2 in this competition already, 9 in the league. Certainly close to being offside, but the flag stayed down. Would have been very interesting had that ball ended up in the back of the net. Big save. Again, Bisoli. Only came on with 15 minutes to go. He's come closest to finding the back of the net for the home side here. Erison is being helped off the field of play, and the home fans are frustrated at the delay here. Somakanda is going to come on in place of Erison. Two of the 6 minutes have been played. Crispin with the corner. Foul has been spotted there. Tabinas, I think it is, who's been penalised. He's not happy. Kawasaki Frontale can kill some time here. You can just see there Tabinas pulling Sagawa at the far post. Opportunity for the hosts, who have 3 minutes to try and find an equaliser here. Kim. Curtis good. Might run for Crispin here. He's claiming the throw. It's going to be given the other way, I think. Back-to-back defeats in the AFC Champions League Elite here for Buriram United. Kawasaki taking their time over the throw. Good with the header. Fall here for Yamada. Yamada, is this going to be 2-0? It is! Swept home by Tono, and the two substitutes combine for the goal that surely gives Kawasaki Frontale all 3 points. Diatono sealing the win. Brought on in this second half alongside Shin Yamada, and the two combining here for the second goal. Yamada picking him out. And Diatono just guiding that ball into the bottom corner. Neil Etheridge, absolutely no chance. It's going to be Kawasaki Frontale to take the 3 points. Diatono. With the all-important second goal to take the pressure off in these final moments. into the last minute of stoppage time here. Crispin, he hasn't fully cleared it. Moraes was almost there. Kawasaki Frontale get it away. Now, I think, we're just checking for handball, I think, but it's been dismissed pretty quickly. And Moraes is there again into the side netting. It's a bit of a stretch for the substitute. Have been the last chance of the game. It's the second goal from Diatono to put the game beyond doubt. Terrific away victory for Kawasaki Frontale. An even game for the most part, but it could have a pretty one-sided scoreline here. Is this going to be number 3? Good with the challenge. Still hasn't been cleared. It is number 3. Kanda gets in on the act. And Kawasaki Frontale add another one. Soma Kanda with the easiest of tap-ins. It wasn't the prettiest of goals, but he gets his reward for winning the ball back initially. Looked as though the chance might have gone there. There's a missed kick, which ultimately leads to the tap-in for Soma Kanda. Couldn't miss from there. Once again, Etheridge unable to do anything about it. And Diatono, having scored a few moments ago, turns provider, perhaps inadvertently. I think he was going for goal, but it's a perfect pass in the end for Soma Kanda. And Kawasaki Frontale have a third. That is 8 goals without reply in their last 2 games now. For Buriram United to concede. And to concede 2 here in stoppage time will be immensely frustrating. That one coming in the 98th minute. Play goes on. Surely barely any time left. Is there an opportunity for one more? Sasaki, well, he's just hit it straight at the goalkeeper. I think he picked up an injury, and there is the final whistle. Well, it took them a long time to make the breakthrough, but eventually they found a way to get the job done. Kawasaki Frontale, Sotomiura scoring 11 minutes from time, and then Diatono adding a second in stoppage time before another one followed a few minutes later. Soma Kanda getting in on the act. The substitutes playing a big part here for Kawasaki Frontale, who make it back-to-back wins in the AFC Champions League Elite and put themselves firmly in contention for a place in the last 16. A really tight game for a very long time, but a one-sided scoreline at the end of it here. Final score, Buriram United 0, Kawasaki Frontale 3.